In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most compassionate. In this lecture, I am going to explain how to create employees or employees lists for an organization in QuickBooks. We can bring employee lists from three places in QuickBooks. First one you can see on the home page here, employees. Click on employee, the employee list page will be open. Another one, you can bring employee list from icon bar. Here you can see employees, click on employees, so employee list will be open. Another place here on the top bar menu you can see employees. Click on employees and then employee center. The employee list will be open. So here you can see employees. Your employees all will be available here. So I'm going to create new employee for an organization. Here click on employee, new employee, click on new employee. Here write legal name of your employee. Mr. Muhammad. Muhammad is middle name, last name is Ali. Mr. Muhammad Ali. And print on check as also welcome that you write here automatically will be in this column. Social security number. Social security number, we use this number in USA, that a number for specific employee. It's a unique 9-digit identification number issued by any Social Security Administration in USA, used for tracking individuals' earnings and contributions to Social Security program. So you can write here Social Security number. Then select gender. For female employees you should select female, for male employees you should select male. Then here you can see date of birth. Select date of birth for your employee. For example, 9/03/1999. And sometimes you can see in QuickBooks or you may face with B day, but the meaning of B day is birthday. And here you can select marital status of your employee: married, single, divorced, separated, widowed, domestic partner. I am selecting single. And US citizen. If your employee has US citizen, you can select yes, or if he doesn't have, so select no. Ethnicity. Select here ethnicity of your employee. For Asian countries, they should select Asian. For American Indian, American, and white, and two or more races, Latin, Pacific Island, African American. So I'm selecting Asian. Here is disability. If your employee has disability problems, so you can select yes. If he doesn't have, so select no. Here you can describe disability description. For example, if your employee has disability, so explain and give here a short description that for example, his right hand is not working well. And here you can see I-9 form. I-9 form, it is known as the employee eligibility verification form, which is used in USA. You can select if an employee has I-9 form, you can select yes. If he doesn't have, so select no. Here you can select work at authorization expires. Here you can select date for it. And military, if your employee has provided military services, you can select yes. If he doesn't work for military, if he didn't provide military services, so select no. Here you can choose status if he did so or currently involved in military services, so you can choose active. If he is in reserve, so you can select reserve. Then address and contact click on address and contact. Here you can write specific address for it. Here house number, house number, for example 4 street, street number 5, and you can write the name of place in district or venue here as well. And here you can write city, for example Kabul, and state. These states are usable for US citizens. You can select these status for US citizens, and you can write here zip code or postal code, for example 1001. And here you can write main phone number of your employee. Here you can write work phone number of your employee. Here you can write, for example, mobile phone of your employee, mobile number. And fax, you can write here fax number, but you can change here alt phone, alt fax, alt email, one, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Skype ID. You can choose everything. Here you can write main email of your employee, Muhammad Ali at Gmail. I'm gmail.com. So right here main email of your employee. You can write here CC email as well. You can write here a website, and other you can choose LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Skype ID, other URL one, alt phone one, mobile, etc. And emergency contact information, you can write here contact name, a person who in case of emergency situation you can call to him. So that person should be a relative of your employee, or partner or friend or close relative of your employee. For example, I'm writing here Umar Khan, and write here contact number, for example, and here you can choose relation, whether if this person spouses of your employee, you can select spouses or partner, mother, father, sister, brother, son, daughter, friend, or other. I am selecting here as a father. And here you can select and write or add another one as well. For example, Hassan Ali. Write here a contact number as well of your another person that you add, and here you can choose, for example, partner. Additional information, click on additional information, write account number of your employee here, and traveling billing rate level. You can choose here the billing level from here, that per hourly how much salary you gave to your employee. And compensation, if your payroll is on, you can write here your employee's compensation as well. And employee information, in employee information here, employment dates, you can choose employment hire date. For example, I choose this one, and here original hire date as well, from which date he started his activities or in which date he joined and contract. And adjust service date, for example, you can write here adjust service date 5, and release date, or the last date that your employee will be finished and his work activities will be closed with your organization. That here also mention last date on payroll. You can choose last date on payroll, for example May 31 I choose. Here you can choose employment type, whether your employee is regular, officer, security, owner. I am choosing regular. For example, part-time or full-time. Full-time if your employee is working with you, so for full time, so you can choose full time. If he is part time, so you can choose part time. Whether your employee is seasonable or no. If he is seasonable, you can choose yes. If not, exempt. If your employee some exemption from taxes, from rules and other things, so you can choose exempt. If he is not exempt, so non-exempt. Key employee. Is your employee key or play key role in your organization? You can choose yes or no. For example, I choose yes. Leave of absence. Here is leave dates. Start date, when your employee took leave. For example, 2020. And here you can choose expected return date of your employee, for example, 23. And actual return, for example, he came on Sunday, 26. Here you can write leave details, for example, type of leave, which kind of leave was that, sick leave. And here you can write the reason why he took leave. So you can write leave, reason, termination, last day of work, on which his work activities finish. So you can choose here last day of his work, last day of benefits, the date at when the date to which he received his compensations. So you can choose that date, for example, this one. And last date payroll is this one already here. And termination type, what kind of termination that your employee received. For example, if he is project based, so you can write here project based, and if he is terminated by some crimes or criminals, so you can write here termination type, and you can write here termination reasons. If you want to rehire this person for other project or for other time, so you can choose yes if you want to rehire this person. And here your employee was involved in protest unemployment or not, you can choose one of them. Here is servants pay. Servants pay, what is the meaning of servants? It's the compensation that a company provides to an employee when their employment ends, typically because of a layoff, downsizing, or even retirement. So you can give his some benefits. No, so if you pay to him, you can select yes. If not, so you can select no, and here you can write some descriptions. So after the completion of these details, you can click on OK, and your employee information will be saved here. You can see by the name of Muhammad Ali. If you want to attach some documents with his information, so you can click on attach and then select from computer. For example, if you want to attach his CV or account credit card, or you can select his ID card from here, so you can choose, and automatically the attached file will be here, come here. And you can edit, if you want to edit information of your employee, you can click on here, and all the information of your employee you can edit. And here in this part you will be seeing all the transaction of your employee, you paid to him, and everything clearly. If you want to make inactive, if you want to disappear your employee because of he is not working with your organization and he was your employee, so you can click right on your employee name, and then you can make employee inactive, so your employee will be hidden here. So if you want to make active for your employees, so you can select here and select all employees. You can select on X, or click on X, or click on the name of your employee and make active. Then your employee information will be come automatically. You can see here if you want to delete, so before of deleting your employee information, you should delete all the relevant transaction of your employee and then click on delete. So try not to delete your employee because it shows your strong organization background. So this is the lecture of employees creation and QuickBooks. So subscribe our channel for more videos.